certain items will probably just not be available anymore. And before you even know it, it's not going to be until the time that you probably want a specific item that you notice that you cannot find it anywhere. Hey fam, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be doing our news, comments, and reports. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us, checking in from where? New Jersey. Hopefully you all can check in. Let us know where you are watching from and how you are doing. Let's go ahead and see what is going on. So someone did mention, they said, I only get groceries via curbside pickup or rarely by delivery due to my health. It's not as bad as it was in 2020. I mean, it was all over the place, y'all. But part of that is due to lowered expectations. I don't buy oranges anymore because for 2 years they were such poor quality. I've wanted a certain cut of beef for months, y'all, that I cannot find at any price. I even checked restaurants that used to have it. It was taken off the menu, even at national chains. So when it comes to certain items that people probably don't buy every day, things like veal. Everyone do not eat veal, right? So when it comes to, like I said, an item that you probably will want out of nowhere, you're like, oh my God, I want some veal. Let me run to the store and go get some veal so I can make me some veal. Go to the store and find out, boom, maybe this store don't have it. Okay, it's not unusual. Maybe this, specific store does not have it. Go to the next store. Notice that this store don't have it. And then this person is saying none of the national chains in that area did not have any veal. Now, that right there is crazy. When it comes down to shortages, there could be a shortage of a multiple amount of items. But when you cannot find a specific item anywhere, you start to wondering, have this been discontinued? Were they looking for a certain kind of veal? But no, have this been discontinued? And how many other items is it? I know the list can go on, but how many other items is it that is no longer being sold that we don't probably buy, on an everyday basis? But how many items is it that have been really discontinued or fallen short, so short that it's only sold at a selected amount, few of stores? So, they couldn't find veal anywhere. Do y'all know of an item that y'all can just no longer find anywhere at all? Me, personally, it was the French's ketchup, y'all. I think I was talking about this about last year. I'm like, dang, only Amazon is selling French's ketchup. But they charging a pretty penny for this French's ketchup. I used to be able to find it, if I'm not mistaken, I think at ShopRite or something like that. But guess what? It was at a point I was only able to find it on Amazon, but Amazon got so expensive, I stopped buying it. If they still selling on Amazon, I'm not too sure because I haven't searched for it. I'm still I think we got 2 left in the stockpile from a year ago, so we're still on that. Hey. And then someone else shared, I haven't noticed many shortages until this past week. Usually our Hannafords are well stocked. Well, not anymore. When I asked the manager, she said it's now a hit or miss with the supply chain. It's just crawling. I asked my nephew who works at another Hannaford. He said things are getting harder to get due to weather and shipping. Anyone else noticing it's getting worse instead of better? Well, it's been getting worse for some time, yes, but it definitely just depends on like what items are you looking for. The basic stockpile items such as your grains, your flour, your sugar, your oils, things like that. Those things have gone up in price regardless if you could find it or if you can't find it. It definitely already went up in price. You guys, if you're not already and have not already started looking at the materials that you technically need to preserve, the items that you are stockpiling or going to stockpile. Such as, like I always say, if you want to start off simple, dehydrating. If you want to learn canning, get to learning to canning. If you want to look at food savers, when you go ahead and get your items, you split them up and you go ahead and, oh my God, y'all, seal the bags. listen, y'all. I'm getting here to seal the bags. Go ahead and start looking at food savers. I think Black Friday, November, y'all, they be rolling sales online like every week up until Black Friday. So that's a great time to shop for items, especially things like canners, dehydrators, food savers, things in that sort. If you want to go ahead and get your Mylar bags, that as well. Food saver buckets, I'm kind of in between, because if you don't have a storage spot to store items and you live in like in an apartment, those buckets, honestly, they take up space really, really fast. So me, I have a few. Don't get me wrong. I have a few, but I really prefer the Mylar bags. And if I have my area set up the way that I do have it set up, I can store a whole lot of things in Mylar bags and just put it in regular storage bins and tuck it away. Like I said, even under the bed storage, I will put the type of bed frames that I love. I'll put a picture here, because those store very well with storage bins under the bed. Not the traditional head bed frames where, you know, the frame is touching the floor. Those ain't gonna work. Okay, I like the bed frames where you could easily slide stuff under the bed. But honestly, guys, these sales would be approaching soon. So start making your list of things that you want to go ahead and get. Even freeze-dried food through Apple something farm. I'll put the picture here too, because I know the name is slipping. But I know they be running sales. Every time that there is major sales through a whole bunch of stores, they also run sales on Amazon for freeze-dried food. So that's definitely a great time to go ahead and get your items, because this is serious. You guys need to be stocking up, especially for some of the things that they have in store for the next few years. You guys need to get on this ball. Start stocking up. It's serious. I'm telling you guys, it is serious. So, major fruit producer that serves Walmart, Kroger, and Wegmans filed for bankruptcy, blaming soaring inflation. So here's one that's not due to theft. So they're filing for bankruptcy, which could shorten the amount of items that we see on the shelves in Walmart, Kroger, and Wegmans. So Prima Wawana prides itself on supplying the largest, most diversified selection of conventional and organic stone fruit across the country, it says. It supplies fruits such as peaches, plums, nectarines, and apricots to various supermarkets and retailers such as even Aldi, Walmart, Kroger, Wegmans, Whole Foods, Hannaford, and more. So these are items that you will actually start to see fall short on the shelf as they file for bankruptcy, y'all. So look out for that. All right, so from Barbara D, I can't buy beef anymore unless it's a really good sale on ground beef. But my local grocery has had boneless chicken breast for $1.99 a pound. I bought 60 pounds, y'all, and I'm canning it. I will have about 60 pints of shelf-stable cooked chicken breast. Listen, Barbara. Now you know, if you're canning, you're already ahead of the game. At least you can go ahead to your canned meat stockpile and you can know that you're still getting chicken versus the crazy stuff that they finna be putting on the shelf, y'all. No, seriously. So many people just don't know. They don't know. But Barbara, thank you so much for sharing that with us. You got a good steal and a good deal. All right, so from Happy Grandma for Ruth P. Shout out to you. Canning meat is a great idea, but of course, check your canning jars because the bottoms are cracking. I actually heard that in a few of the Facebook groups as well. If anybody been having problems with these jars about them cracking, it's not just that, it's something going on with the lids from when you're canning. They're not sticking no matter what. So definitely it does cause for concern because you have to constantly and go check the items that you have canned. So definitely look out for that. Thank you for bringing that up and pointing that out. Especially for people who are new to canning. If that lid is not sealed, your item is not, canned correctly at all. And you don't want to risk your health and get really sick. So she goes on to say, I'm sure that the wealthy with their own island, of course, are stocked up. Meat hasn't tasted right this past year. Pray and prepare. He is on a roll tonight. Yes. So yes, certain meats you can actually feel, see, and taste the difference in the meat. The texture, some of the texture is not the same. I already told y'all a few times I got some packs of meat. No matter how long I cooked it, that thing stayed pink. Boil it first. It was with a pack of turkey wings that I did once. Boiled it first and put it in the oven. When I say I boiled it for about maybe 2 hours. Put it in the oven for like another 2 hours. Y'all know it don't take that long to cook no turkey wings. That's 4 hours in total for it to still be pink. Then there was chicken that I had got one time. Let me tell y'all, this chicken was so rough. Same process. Boil, bake. Tough. I mean, it was rubber tough. Come on, y'all. And to say that the whole lab-grown meat, 3D meat, all the different type of meats have not already been put on the shelves. Trust me, it's been being put on the shelves. Happy Grandma for Ruth P. Thank you so much for sharing. And thank you so much for your extra extended support and being a member. Special shout out to you. Things like becoming a member definitely help our channel. It sends YouTube, a little hint like, hey, this lady over here getting members. So maybe we should share her channel out more and boost her up in the algorithm and show her videos to more people. Right, y'all? Y'all get what I'm saying? But as far as our P.O. box, so y'all, we haven't gotten anything to our P.O. box. So we might go ahead and just close that one down because that's kind of costly to keep open if we ain't getting nothing to our P.O. box, y'all. So that's one thing that we might just remove completely from Moments with Us. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what else we have here to share. But I do thank y'all, all of y'all, for all of the support. Fam, let me know how y'all feel about city-ran supermarkets or government-ran supermarkets. What kind of things you think would be put in place? Would they do this to help the community to be able to afford more so healthy foods? Or is it the fact that they can control what goes in and what comes out of these stores? Let's see which state would be maybe soon getting a city-ran supermarket. I think that there's some out there already, but here's something that's actually being talked about now.
A major U.S. city is exploring the possibility of a city-owned grocery store in efforts to help underserved neighborhoods that have become food deserts. I'm with Courtney from the Fact Check team. And Courtney, where is this happening for one, and what does this plan look like?
We're talking about Chicago, Dee Dee. Last week, Mayor Brandon Johnson announced the city will partner with the Economic Security Project to explore a public option for grocery stores, similar to a public library or the Postal Service. The move comes after several grocery stores, including Whole Foods and Walmart, closed on the city's south and west sides, widening an already existing retail gap.
As we look at both sides of this idea, we know it is facing criticism.
That's right, it is. Many critics are calling the idea socialist and say a better way to address food insecurity is to handle crime and theft in stores so they won't have to close. But it is important to note that as of now, this is just a feasibility study, not a set-in-stone proposal.
And
I mean, I definitely agree. Handle the crime, handle the theft, handle everything else before they actually have to close. But hey, guess what? Look at it like this. All of these stores are closing, right? And then what? And then what? It's as simple as this. Who controls the food supply controls the people. Who controls the energy can control whole continents. Who controls money can control the world. But we're going to stick to this. Who controls the food supply controls the people. And that's that. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's upload. If you're new here and you stay all the way to the end, it's a great time to go ahead and subscribe. Turn your notification bell on so you will not miss an upload. This is our Saturday's news, comments, and reports. Something I probably missed in the beginning. But we're here now. Plenty of love and blessings to you all. Thank you all for being here. Happy Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Until next time, you all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe. Most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. I'm officially up out of here, y'all. Peace.